present commends the caregivers and management of the home for their dedication and the quality of care provided for the children.
I would say, kudos to all the workers in here because they are doing a phenomenal job and they need our support. It's not easy taking care of all these children. Some of them have special needs and, some of them, in addition to special needs, emotional needs, and physical needs. And to see these women, day in, day out, taking care of these children, they must be commended. They must be encouraged, is what I would say.
The visit was marked by goodwill and shared moments of happiness, reinforcing the importance of love, care, and social responsibility in building a better and more compassionate society. Sheyi Alao, Ogtv News.
An independent system operator NISO has announced a notable improvement in power generation following the repair and restoration of the vandalized Lagos gas supply.
Massive overnight attack on several Ukrainian cities, President Volodymyr Zelensky has said a day after he won the strikes over the Christmas period. At least 3 people were killed, according to Ukrainian officials, including a 4-year-old child, while energy infrastructure was also targeted, leaving several regions without power. Russia launched 635 drones and 38 missiles. Ukraine's Air Force said, adding that 621 of them were downed. Zelensky said people simply want to be with your families at home and safe in the run-up to Christmas, and said the strikes sent an extremely clear signal about Russia's priorities despite ongoing peace talks. The Libyan army chief has been killed in an air crash in Turkey. Libya's prime minister has said General Mohammed Ali Ahmed was on board a Falcon 50 aircraft flying out of the Turkish capital Ankara. He was killed along with 4 other military officials and 3 crew members. Turkish Interior Minister Ali Yerlikar said with a signal,
Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky said he would meet U.S. President Donald Trump in Florida at the weekend as talks continue to end Russia's full-scale war. Zelensky said he expected the meeting to take place on Sunday and to focus on a U.S.-brokered 20-point peace plan as well as separate proposals for U.S. security guarantees. Meanwhile, the Kremlin said President Vladimir Putin's senior aide has held further talks with U.S. officials over the phone and that Russia has committed to continuing with the negotiations. Russia has spoken of slow but steady progress in talks, but has not commented on Zelensky's offer to withdraw troops from the eastern Donbas if Russia pulls back too.
Mommy, I get the school fees. You too much.
Nah, money point.
Money points, thank you.
No worry, yourself go make am. No go buy ball.
Victor, you they use money point?
Of course now, they use money point.
Confirm.
Money point, made for your progress.
You're still watching The World This Week. Champions have emerged across 10 different categories at the year's edition of the Thunder Strike Boxing Team Tournament in Abeokuta. Moses Ojawume reports that the event featured 12 and was attended by boxing fans, promoters and dignitaries, including the Ogun State Commissioner for Sports Development, Wasiu Isiaka. His report.
Centenary Hall at Abeokuta played host to the Thunder Striker Boxing Team Tournament as boxing enthusiasts, promoters and officials filled the venue to capacity to witness exchanges in the ring. From the 30 kg to 75 kg categories, a total of 12 final bouts took center stage. saw two sisters go head-to-head, with Shoyombo Emanuela emerging victorious. Dignitaries at the event, including the Ogun State Commissioner for Sport Development, Wasiu Isiaka, applauded the Thunder boxing team for the consistency and commitment to promoting the combat sports in the state.
They brought this idea to us about 2 weeks ago, and we tried to encourage them to do it. And of course, we told them they should place very prominent attention to the health and the fitness of that support this event.
Medals and cash prizes were subsequently presented to all 24 finalists at the end of the tournaments. Moses Ojewumi, Ogtv News.
The Super Eagles of Nigeria will tonight play their second match at the ongoing African Nations Cup in Morocco. The Eagles won their opening games 2-1 against Tanzania, and a win for them against Tunisia tonight will take them straight into the next round of the tournament. Our man in Morocco, Piedron Labi, spoke with some Nigerian journalists on their expectations.
The African Nations Cup finals holding here in Morocco is getting to a very interesting stage now, because all the teams are going into their second matches of the tournament. The Super Eagles of Nigeria will have their hands full tonight in first when they face the Carthage Eagles of Tunisia in a game they must win to ensure early qualification to the second round of the tournament. I have a few journalists here with me in Casablanca who want to share their expectations about tonight's match.
Tanzania, they also came to this competition hoping that they will win, and they are still in the race. So everybody, all the teams that come to this competition, they are equally prepared. Of course, African Nations Cup, we know it to be a competition of surprises. I was in Garoua in 2021 when Tunisia came from nowhere to shock the Super Eagles. We sent them away in the round of 16, and that marks, it was a very sad day for Nigeria there. But today is another way the Super Eagles can pay the Tunisian back in their own coins.
If we look at it deeply, we can say due to maybe the facilities and the way football has been over time in Nigeria, especially with the Eagles, things are really unpredictable. So
this is an opportunity! He strikes gold! Long searching ball out onto the left. Tempo slowing down just a bit, but now Benin turning it in! Get behind their team and raise a few decibels.